Hello. Hey, Demo, how's it going, son? Freddy Five Night! I love FNAF Freddy's! My favorite moments with Freddy Five Nights all over the place! You okay? Do you need help, Demo? You feel okay? We're back thanks to the very blue-sponsored hellscape. I'm gonna turn the game down. Let's just kind of move everything. Turn down the game a little bit so that you guys don't get deafened. Father, I've always needed help. True, we should really get you some help at some point. You're on that Final Fantasy grind though, so ow! Blue! You know, that'll probably fix you. If Final Fantasy can't fix you, then what can, really? Anyway, how is people doing today? It is getting increasingly warmer in the UK, and I will keep complaining about this as summer comes up, until summer does hit, at which case I might actually do morning streams when it comes to, when summer hits. Or either that or very late at night. It depends on whatever time seems to be the coolest. Because, I have a bad feeling about the summer heat wave, and my room is already hot enough in winter, let alone in, summer. So can we take the plunge? We have Night 5, and I barely remember how to play this game. It's just mouse controls if I remember correctly, so... It's going to be the rough night. I don't know why, the visual effect on the screen, like this V-shape thing. Ow! Blue! Not far. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute the call. Please piss off Freddy. I don't remember asking for you to be here. I want to throw stuff, but I cannot. Must save for the phone now. You may as well throw stuff. Like, it's gonna be a while. Okay, I'm a little concerned because I don't see any of the fucking goblins of the goblin hole. And not seeing the goblins is what worries me the most. Yeah, okay. That's already getting worrying. It is your duty. Your duty to embarrass me. To be honest, I think that is chat's duty to a streamer, isn't it? You are to be gone. Leave me alone! Leave me alone, fun! Well, I'm dead. How was... That gave me probably a split second to react to him. Ready? I wish they would just get on with it sometimes. Okay, that's new. Hello, what's the sweet choking noise about? Is it just to lure me out of the thing? Yep, okay, thank you, buddy. Ow. This is gonna be this is so, like, brutal in difficulty. Especially as I haven't played for a couple weeks. I'm gonna be sweating my ass off with this. We go again. 12 a.m. Fifth night. Come on. We already got to beat night 5. Yes, we are green. We are golden. What do you mean? You worry me, Blue. How you doing anyway? How's the organisation for the thing going? Okay, one of them's already on the loose. I'm gonna loose in a place I don't like. Yeah, they're talking. Yeah, chicken's right outside. I keep an eye on Freddy and Foxy mainly. Okay. Foxy's getting ready. Ow. Fursuit Jim is away, which is good. Turn off stupid light. I have batteries. I don't. What does that music mean? Yes. Okay, Freddy's on that right side. There's Chica. Nerves. Ooh! I pressed the wrong buttons. I panicked. I shit myself so much there. Oh, he's right outside. Okay, we are definitely not where we should be when it comes to the old power situation. And he's just gonna sit there draining so much of our batteries. Okay. Everything's good. I look away for 2 seconds and then I go back to open the camera and it's over. Bruh. This game is brutal. Oh, I accidentally tapped out. Oopsies, that's my bad. Apologies. I hit a button I shouldn't have hit. But alright, let's continue Try again. We were suffering a lot last time. Alright, we can just kind of sit for a bit, can't we? Nothing's happening. Everything's good. It's gonna be an easy work night, isn't that right, Freddy? Nobody's moved. Everything's good. No one. There's no animatronics that come alive at night. You know what the worst thing is? I literally had a dream the other night, which was basically the fuck is he? Yeah, we got the talkie one. It'll be good for a bit. You, sir, are illegal. And we have no idea what the fucking... There's the duck. Freddy's still in his slot. No, Freddy's got walkabouts. The fuck is Freddy? I don't... Oh, it's only just hit 1 AM. Oh boy. This is not gonna go well. Piss off. Fuck at any of these stupid creatures. Big Bird, welcome back. Hello as usual, I'm here to backseat if you want those. I am just screaming and panicking at this point. Okay. Finally, a little bit of freedom. Okay. Okay. Calm down. Oh, he's getting ready. Oh boy, he's getting chatty again. I have no idea where fucking Freddy is. It's so dark. The biggest threat is missing. Nope. Okay, Duck's there. Oh, we don't have to worry about Foxy for a bit. If there's any kind of information you want, such as a coded strategy, so... Okay. Thank you. Oh, Freddy. Oh, Freddy. Shyamalan. What the fuck is Foxy? Yo, Freddy, do you wanna not be there? We are so fucked. Look at our power. I don't... Who would you say is the hardest to deal with? Either Chica or Bonnie, honestly, for me. Oh. The problem is, I don't know what Freddy does. Freddy just kind of does nothing for most of the time. It's those two just appear at like, I'll check the thing, open the panel, and it's it. I'm dead. It's like, bruh. Like. This is so frustrating. Alright. Let's try that again. Squeeze for the copium. Oh, fuck me. Bonnie's already on the fucking loose. Oh, and Chica now, too. They didn't even give us 30 seconds. Like, no. And I'm dead already. The game has little to no explanation on how Freddy works, so I expect people to think Freddy is the hardest. There's also a pattern that makes this game way too easy. Really? Oh. Blue. Blue, if you're there, can you tell me, did you beat this? Because if you have, my respect for you has gone up even further. I'm wanting to strangle every animatronic here. Like, at this point, I think a baseball bat would be a more effective security strategy. Or me bringing my own AA batteries. The fuck you up, Bonnie? For years I've been doing world records. Trying to get the world records again. Oh damn, how's that been going? Where these fucking robots just don't show up sometimes. Yeah, thank you, Freddy. Something about feeding time? Fuck off. I don't actually trust that the lights work properly, to be honest with you. The reason they don't shout. Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy! Okay, you can game Foxy as it turns out. But you're going straight back into the fucking box you belong. Fox, hello, welcome! How's it going, buddy? Please, you're American, can I borrow a gun? I need one right now. Thank you. I'm gonna need a lot of firepower. I'm gonna need some 9mm, 45, some 50 bang if you got it. I don't know, fucking, can you guys get an AT launcher? Like an AT gun or some sort? Bazooka? I don't know. 84? Javelin? Actually, yeah, give me a javelin. Give me 4 of them. I'm fucking dead because I can't control my power. I have a flamethrower. Flamethrower is awesome. Don't think it's going to work against these machines too well. I know how hot those things get, but this game is doing everything in its power to murderize me. Fuck it, we're making roast duck. 4 javelins down. What are you facing that needs 4 javelins? The entire FNAF cast. Look at these fuckers, Fox. Do you think these don't deserve the full force of the Texas fucking funny calculator company? You actually have somewhat decent power. Really? Because by 1 AM to have like 60% is way off curve. Like if you do the math, you can like you need to spend like a maximum of 18% power at like every hour, which is a pretty tough curve to keep to. No, it's not anyway. Yeah, Foxy's a fuck. I'm trying a new strategy. Which is just flicking the console and the lights. Because I'm convinced that they don't load in properly if you don't flick the console. Okay. That might have just proved opposite. I see. I think you need a tank, really, saving money. Javelins cost effective. Fox, I don't know if you've seen the price tag for a Freebrams versus a price tag of a Javelin.
I'm in danger.
Thank you, Kingpin. I am in danger. I am very much in danger. I'm pretty sure like a Javelin's like about, I don't know, saying it has it's something like 150,000 plus, like with that's with the control panel involved. Like Abrams is like a couple mil. Wait, come on, we do this again. 3 toots for luck. Honky, honky, honky. Blue, are you enjoying this suffering that you're causing me? Okay, the blue one is free. And the yellow one is free too. Quacky, quacky. Fuck, fuck. What I need to do is slow it down and stop playing like I'm like a little bit psycho. Just be systematic with the approach. I got a little paranoid there. Things are feel a bit more under control. Javelins are 20,000 a shot. Abrams are 4,000 a shot. Yeah, but you still need the Abrams. Like, it's all well and good the shell is cheaper, but without the very expensive tank and training behind it, you've not. It's no good. I don't hear a man. Breathe. Clicker. Check. Clicker. Shut. Camera. Check. Clicker. Check. Okay. Oh. Okay. Blue. Fuck you. Found one danger noodle. There's the other danger noodle. He's moved. Yep. We should probably have a quick glance over for where Freddy's at. Freddy, you fuzzy fuck. Oh! Thank you for the head pat. A little bit late, but thank you. Thank you for the luck. We were going so well. We were doing so well, and then we weren't. I mean, we can lend you the tank. You're not keeping the tank. I'm keeping the... But dude, if you give me that tank, you ain't seeing that back. That's disappearing off into the woods. Maybe 4 dudes is the lucky number. The trick is to, as we said in the Blitz, keep calm and carry on. Oh shit, they've already left. So about, keeping calm and carrying on, chat. I think now is the time to start casually panicking. I'm getting a 10 mil bill. You think I can pay that much? I can't even pay to get my VR headset repaired. You think I'm paying for that tank? Sir? I do not appreciate you knocking on my door like so. Yeah, it's a good point. There's a good chance it's just going to fucking explode. Do I get a refund if the tank is faulty and it doesn't kill the animatronics? Then you'll need to serve some prison time. Jesus, American prisons? No, thank you. I don't think I can think of a worse place to be. I'm gonna calm. Everything is good. Everything is awesome. Chica is just missing. Bye-bye, Bonnie. There's the duck. Also, yeah, the big danger noodle is also missing. No, I think he won't lend you the tank now. I'll send you the ammo for it. Ah, yes, let me just beat Freddy to death with a fucking shell. That's why I asked for the javelin. It's also easier to post the javelin, my dude. Like, imagine showing up to your local post office and being like, yeah, I've got a fucking tank to ship through. And they're like, I think that breaks several state laws. 4K shell. Yeah, show me the shell. I will just fucking... I will bonk Freddy around the head. Any international laws too? Yeah, but you're American, you don't need to worry about that. There's a room full of diseases that slowly and very painfully kills you. That might be worse than prison. Maybe. But only just Kingpin. Like, there's not much in it. Okay. Things are, going okay. It's Stitch. Stitch is my good luck charm. They're giving me a moment of peace. I don't like that. Feels unnatural. I know you. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Do you know me? Didn't mean to hit that door. Head off, light. But I just blundered so much power away there. When I mean slow, I'm talking years of painfully slow. Stung by a bullet ant that lasts for eternity. Yet again! Still probably not as bad. That's a Freddy. Enough talking about torture methods. Yeah, let's continue playing FNAF. Which is Blue's fucking torture method for me. Is that right, Blue? I know you're out there listening. Illegal. Two hours, come on. We can do this. Still yet to ask for help. I am a big boy, Kingpin. I think I can do this. The only help I need is weapons of war. Make these animatronics regret fucking with this security guard. What? Okay. That just makes me angry. I don't get Freddy. There was nothing there, and I just died. How... You timed that? How close was I? Alright, so let's think about what happened. He'd been... I knew that one heard it. So there was an audio cue, which was the weird talking, right? Right, that close. I mean, I had under 2 hours of in-game time left. I'd say that's pretty close. Considering I barely made it to 3 AM the last couple times. So, we have... funny talking. Which is a sign. And how do I just lock the doors down if I hear the Freddy talking? Does Freddy... Bonnie always comes from the left. Chica always comes from the right. I'm assuming because Foxy comes from the left, Freddy also comes from the right, especially because he hangs in the same corridor as Chica. So if I hear the funny talking, I should close the right door. Am I on the right line of thinking there? Or am I just batshit insane? And I'm just clutching at straws? Freddy is right. Okay. I'm glad that that bit was correct. 2 threats to the left. One of the threats on the left is pretty manageable. Bonnie is a shit though and will drain all my batteries. Yes and no. Okay. So I've got the Q wrong for Freddy, but I've got the right side. So now I just need to work out what the Q is. Think. Because keeping track on him on the cameras is damn near impossible, because sometimes he's just not on it, and I don't have enough time in the camera, because sometimes the game will just throw a Chica or a Bonnie that appear there insta-kill me. So I can't spend more than like half a second to a second in the cameras, because it's just too fucking risky. So how do I manage this threat? Let's find out. Unlike the other nights, we're basically not safe. We're not safe before like 1 AM ticks over, pretty much. So I can't really just like bumfuck AFK it. Ow, blue. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Chica's the only one that's escaped. Rude. Fuck you, Fox. Okay. I'm just trying to be as chill and calm and clear-headed as possible. The more I panic, the more power I drain. The more power I drain, the more die. Okay, now I'm just seeing things. Is that right, Fuddy Bear Man? Where'd you go, Chica? Booga booga. I can explain why you sometimes can't find Freddy on the cameras. I'm assuming they go into that room, which Cam 6 room. Seeing as you just permanently have our blind spot room. Just about. I'm typing it. Okay. Relax. Monkey. I say we drown Nana by trying to make him sip. Thank you for the sippy. I have a cooldown to prevent that, though. For that very reason. Bonnie or Chica are in the same camera, and they will make Freddy invisible even though he's still there. What the dog doing? Okay. They're surprised, right? The Freddy's in game making it invisible. Okay. Interesting. So from a game perspective. That would explain shit. Fox, stop trying to make me wet myself. I'm not playing CS right now. That footstep one is also way too quiet, but I can't turn it up more, which is a shame. That's what Freddy, unless say camera 7 Chica's there and Freddy is invisible. Okay. That would require me to be able to track things, which, I don't know if you've noticed. My ability to track objects in this game is pretty limited. So Freddy is in Cam 4 right now, actually. So is it just a case that Freddy creeps at you?
Are you stupid?
Yes, I'm very stupid. I'm assuming what happens is that Freddy will then creep cameras. Like, closer and closer. And then when you don't see him on the near one, you just gotta fucking close the door. Speaking of which... he fucking glows. Doesn't really feel like a standout detail. And he's always lurking in the shadows. Except for when he's right in your face. I would stare at him more, but... power. Which I'm sure you can understand, I don't wanna... Chico, now is not the time for you to be in that room, buddy. He's always... Yeah, I believe you with the power right now. Closing that door is a waste of power. I wasn't sure... Because I don't know what's the sign for Freddy to attack. It's like, you know... I know he's invisible in that room if he moves. But I'm fucked. Oh, safety over... efficiency. Freddy laughs when you have the door open, you means you're screwed. Okay. So basically I've just got to wait for the laugh. If I hear the laugh, I shut the right door. What's up, Bonnie? Hope it means he's in. Okay. There is no warning. So how am I supposed to We're just in the 5 territory now. Just AFK. Come on. Come on. Yes! Holy shit, thank you, Kingpin. Holy shit, we did it.
NANI?
We got paid $120. I'm quitting. I am not staying for another week here. I retire. Oh, fucking hell. Thank you so much for that. I don't think I would have, I don't think I would have actually figured that out on my own without knowing the weird sprite thing with Freddy from you guys. $400 in today's world. That's not bad for a week. Actually, no, that's not even that great for a week. I was
The missile knows where it is at all
earning that working
It
part
knows
time
where it
at
is because
Amazon.
It knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is.
Or like no,
where it
I was
isn't,
earning like
or
half of
where
that
it
while
isn't
working
from where
part time
it
at
is,
Amazon.
Whichever is greater.
It was only like 4 hours a day, 4 days a week. Bruh. Thank you, thank you, folks, for the missile. Do we? I guess I should try the 6th night for a couple of bits. Yeah, it's quite a bit, but it's also, you know, also not that much at the same time. 6th night is just a harder night fight. Harder. Oh dear. The thing is, I've got two options. I either try with the 6th night for a bit, or I switch game because I don't have the second one at the moment. I think I thought we were still on the 4th night, to be honest. I didn't initially intend to like try and freestar it because I know there's freestarring in it. Fox is at 17 out of 20 aggression, meaning Fox is for aggression for max aggression. That's the 6th night, by the way. Jeez, what is he on the 5th night? Out of curiosity, I'm not going to replay the game, Fox. I don't think it's got enough interest to replay it because every night kind of fairly similar as is. And in comparison, the earlier nights are cakewalks because you don't have to. Gotta manage way less stuff. So he goes up 5 points of aggression. Foxy is not that bad to deal with. Like, he's probably the easiest to deal with out of all of them. You did it while I was gone? Yeah, I just did it. And we're just discussing what to do now. Night 5 is 12 out of 2. Yeah. So it's a fairly big step up, but Foxy's fairly easy to deal with. Freddy, we got lucky. Freddy basically didn't attack during that entire night. Ow. Why are you throwing stuff? I'm just discussing whether I 6th night it or whether I switch game. Do it again, I must see. Well, at the high aggression level, Fox is an absolute nightmare to deal with. Alright, I'm gonna make a poll then. The silence for a minute. So slash poll. So, what do we have? We play night 5. Play 6. And it's 1 minute duration. That'll be fine. Alright, polls up. See how the poll goes. At night 5, I have a little poll thing up on the screen, as you can see. I can't really read that because it's on a mini menu for me, but yeah, we got some split in the votes. Okay, 3 votes in. We'd like to see you play. There's a reason why he didn't attack, because you were looking at Freddy. Looking at Freddy does something to him, but I won't say what it does. Okay, I get. Freddy just loves having someone stare into his eyes romantically. Clearly. Okay, poll's almost over. If you're there, get your votes in our chat. That's 4 votes. Let's go. So Freddy's a romantic. That's what we've learned. play Night 6. Okay, Night 6 has won the poll. You're monsters. I hope you're aware. Oh, I see you launching up Tmod Loader. Yeah, Fox, you definitely know. We've been discussing about your villain arc for the last couple of days. Oh, you voted to play another game, really, Blue? I'm surprised. Good night, 6, I want to help you. Aww, thank you. You're all still out here to make me suffer, though. Like, there can't be help without the person to be in danger in the first place. You didn't do Night 6, it's hell. Oh. Oh, no. No, Blue. Why'd you say that? You've done me a heckin' concern there. Doctor. Ah! Blue launching stuff is just covering my screen. Blue, my eyes! I mean, I know there's the shortcut button which just ends the night. You know how to do things with even 420 mode is easy. I mean, I feel like you could say that with a lot of things, though. But I corrupted our world again. What do you mean again? What do you mean again? Yeah, it doesn't like Forio. Okay. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, Blue, I don't know what any of that means. I'm a, I've played through Terraria once. Bonnie moves so quick there. And we briefly played some modded, back before, like, this was before Terraria had the, we finished developing the game, except, we kind of haven't. You don't want to hold some corium? What on earth is corium? See, that would have allowed me to build some, bring some builds over from other worlds. Oh, that's a shame that we couldn't bring this over. Your builds are absolutely amazing. I mean, yeah, it would have been nice to have them without you needing to build, but at the same time, you probably could create something new and awesome. Oh, hello, Freddy. Corium is one of the most radioactive substances, so I suggest not touching corium. Okay, that I think I won't touch. Fox, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure you would lick that if given the opportunity, wouldn't you, boy? I don't know why I'm talking to you as if you're a fucking dog. Oh! It's my best friend, Freddy. Please fuck off from my house. So I'm currently buying. What was it? Oh, they hired the Pinkertons. They sent Pinkerton agents over to, like, basically they gave someone early access to some cards. And he leaked them, which he shouldn't have, and that is a legal breach. They decided to send Pinkerton agents over to reclaim the cards. Bear in mind, they'd only just, got out of everybody's shit books after, like, the whole D&D situation. But, to make matters worse, I think they've started gaslighting the community over it, if I remember correctly. Them them being like, oh yeah, we didn't know the Pinkertons were bad. The guys who set up literal work camps, or work towns, and were famed union busters. Speaking of like working towns, we might be seeing a trend of that coming back again in America if Lord Twitter gets his way, because he's talked about making working towns again for some reason. Fox, what do they put in the water over there? Like, is America okay? Wizard of the Coast bullshit. Yeah, Wizard of the Coast just shooting himself in the foot a lot. Foxy doesn't even need to lick it, because being near a few hundred meters from Corium can cause damage to you. Awesome! I'm gonna put that stuff outside my door, just in case the Pinkertons come for my cards. I suggest flipping the cameras up and down a lot more often, and it doesn't waste as much power as you realise. Yeah, I realise it, doesn't waste much. It's just, I don't feel... I'm basically only tracking 2 objects with it, and I've been, unfortunately, trained, shall we say, because of the bullshit deaths I've had in Night 4 and 5, where I've had the camera up after checking both doors. I heard that laugh. I was doing so well. Okay, I think we can do night 6. I'm gonna give it another shot or 2. It feels manageable. Thank you, I know you. It wasn't a breach of contract because if he didn't have a contract with what? It wasn't a breach of contract because it wasn't a breach of contract because he didn't have a contract with Wizard of the Coast. No, the USA is absolutely in shambles and we need to burn it down and rebuild at this point. I think you guys might have some trouble with that. Considering, what, you're already on your 2nd burnt down and rebuild? Well, fingers crossed for you guys about maybe you guys will get their, like, late stage capitalism problem out of your ass and yeet some of the guys who are causing it. I'm rooting for you. To be honest, it was a spectacle in the last couple of years to, like, over here to be like, thank you, Blue. It was like, you know, are you guys going to Civil War 2 Electric Boogaloo? Especially when January 6 kicked off. To the outside world, a lot of people were guessing, you know, are we going to fucking Civil War up again? Fingers crossed that doesn't happen, though. If you know what the elephant's foot in Chernobyl reactor, that is made out of core. Oh dear, that's not good. That stuff is... That could still be the elephant's foot could be a very big problem in a few years. From what I've heard, it's still technically slowly tunneling its way down. And underneath it, there is a big old underground water reserve, which, if I remember correctly, is a big water reserve for Ukraine. And could just give radiation poisoning to a good chunk of Ukraine and possibly Europe. Yay, thank you Soviet engineering. It actually isn't much of a problem anymore. I know it's mostly sealed up and that, but there's still the potential for a larger disaster again. Let's just say there's a reason that they don't build reactors above water pools like that anymore. Oh, fuck, Freddy is, keeping his ass sat down. I've noticed it's between the hours of 1 and 3 AM that they tend to be the most active and aggro. Like, for longer periods of time. So I guess the power curve is not, like, as, like, static as I thought it is. But he's on the loose. There he is. So for my game I decided that easy mode won't have a radiation bar. So apparently your FBI agent is immune to radiation. Okay, that's terrifying. But you'd actually be somewhat right about that because a little sneaky thing the game does to the characters. Yeah, I realised that in the later stages, the characters, when they are knocking on your door, don't knock as anywhere near as long as what they do earlier in the nights. It's a subtle thing, but I'm assuming it's more to make you shit yourself about your power efficiency. Which like, you know, artificially ups the stress of the situation. Which is, I guess what you want for a horror-style game. Biggest concern is I don't know where Freddy is right now. Balls to the walls. Yeah, throw all the balls at the walls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not the wall. I want to make that clear. Saw Freddy there for a second. Okay, we found Freddy. That was pretty close though. Hey bud, how's it going? We're struggling to manage power, meanwhile I'm finishing 420 mode with 5 to 25% power remaining. You seem to know the game inside out. Bye bye. Okay, we're gonna give this one more attempt. This is the tutorial phase. One last shot of this. I literally do know the game inside out. Yeah, it does get a lot easier when you know exactly how the AI is going to behave, and so you're less, you can worry less about cues and relax a lot more. I am in the knowing some of it out. Hashtag code, yeah. My friend Joe, who's one of my mods, if he's about, which he never is, basically, I don't think. Bless his heart, he's always up to something, I'm sure. Bastard doesn't follow. For those of you who don't know, one of my mods is, like, he actually just doesn't follow me on Twitch. Because he just, like, he has his Twitch account, but he doesn't follow anyone. I find that absolutely hilarious. Shadow Bear, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Horde. Yes. Oh. Foxy boy. Ooh. That's a scary chicken. Check DMs. I will check DMs when I am not being murderized by robots, Blue. Ooh, flicker. Flicker. Duck. Bum. Bum ba da ba da ba. Bum ba da ba da bum. I'm dead. Alright. Let's see what Blue's sending me. You know what? Sure, I will give you... actually... I'm going to say no. I appreciate the offer, but I want to keep you as a VIP, Blue. I joke about my mods not being around, but to be honest, so far I don't need them nowadays much. I used to get spammed a lot more with lots of the different spam bots. So I needed help with the modding stuff back then. Nowadays, that happens once every like month or so now. So yeah. I'm sure I appreciate the offer though. Thank you so much. I'm good for now. I want to keep my friends who stream as VIPs. I think it's better that way. Fox, I don't trust you to mod. Quite frankly, I don't trust you to not electrocute yourself with given a AA battery. You would be chaos. I will think about it, but then again, hang on, I need to check something in my community. Let me just pick a tab, because we're going to switch games now. I will actually just close FNAF in the meantime. Let me go to my community real quick. Roles manager. Yeah, I've given VIP. I was like, I've given Fox. I swear I've given Fox VIP. Yeah, I have given you VIP, buddy. It's just on your streaming account, but I forget you always watch me on your private account. Speaking of, when I get the next, oh my god, next game sorted out, I am going to do some shout outs. So, starting off with the amazing Weeblue, before she could say no.
I don't want it fucking hitting the wall and then just like disappearing. I don't think it can do that. You are a bastard. What the fuck?
I hear noises again.
So,
shout
shout outs quiet as fuck.
Power of a cock. Check this out. Amazing. Bye. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
With the
It shouldn't be, but it plays for desktop audio, so I don't know. I'll need to look into that.
Hello,
I tend to get desktop audio up in the meantime, though.
I'm invisible now. Pew, pew.
But please do check out some of these guys, because Blue is awesome. She's the one who got me Five Nights at Freddy's.
I made the scope
like,
only for jokes.
Heavy's just awesome. She helped me with the fitness stream. Necker's a good guy.
Just in case.
And we got Justic Ocelot, who I've spat wrong clearly, and I need to break that shout out.
Fine. It's only cages.
Majestic Ocelot is the one who helped encourage me to start streaming in the first place, and she's kind of low-key the reason why I'm here at the moment.
Cool. I did it.
Gotcha. She's also very smooth-brained.
I don't know what was blocking. Oh, it's my... No. What was blocking him from going here? Oh, my queen.
Not look behind the curtain, chat.
I'm dumb. I did it.
I'm dumb. I did it. That is the most Ocelot statement ever. Fingers crossed that going to be okay. So I should probably update my stream thing as well. We will do more Five Nights at Freddy's in the future. Don't you worry, guys. I will get the second one from now, but like very soon. We need a new stream title. Enough Freddying back to life. I don't have an idea for a good title, so okay. I did watch you for a short second on the stream account, but my stream account is on my PC, and most of the time I'm at work when you're streaming. Yeah, that's true. The timings for us is very awkward. Sort of, obviously, you being an NA boy, it's a good thing I stream in the evenings mostly. But as I said, with summer coming up, that I might change that to doing early morning streams, just because of the heat. Balls to the walls now. Balls to the walls. What do you mean? What does that mean, Blue? What balls are we throwing at what walls?
Hey, did you hear that?
Oh yeah, we had a calamity outside. We spent some calamity in for him. I am going to be. You know those characters who are just perpetually confused but very enthusiastic about killing something or just fighting? That's gonna be me. And you're going to give me musical instruments. Like I won't know what's going on. I want you to be that. Yes. I have found my character chat.
This is our escort. It's less
You should play a
expecting.
hey, we should play a chess game now. I want to see who's better at chess. I'd be down. Yeah, let's do it at some point. This is our escort. It's less friendly. I won't carry post ML for 4am, but we'll see if we can find something. Does Summoner carry on post 4am? Because if it does, I can always. I'm happy to side grade into Summoner if no one else is playing it. I used to on the few times I played modded, I did end up going Summoner usually. And summoners are always really helpful to have in the party because they can just give their last tier summons to the rest of the party so that everyone else has at least a basic bitch summon with them. How well can you beat Ocelot? Back in when she was first learning, quite easily. Now she'll probably wipe the floor with me despite the fact that she still has the Ocelot blunder. Because she plays regularly, I don't. As far as I'm aware, she plays every day. I only play when I'm playing against her. So I'm not the best at chess. I have a basic knowledge or talent of it, and then after that, I'm a mess. But yeah, Blue, we'll find something that for me to I'll fill a goblin role that is needed feeling that no one else has taken or something like that. I'm not that fussed. I do want to play Bard though. That does sound really fun. It's a shame it doesn't carry on post 4am, but.
I guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah, let's find it. Let's find out what they're doing. We have bad stuff coming. They're planning something. They're using the gods. I showed Heidi Pom Pom. My sister Heidi. A few of you will know her from the CS:GO streams or from hanging out in the Discord. She's small boy. I showed her Pom Pom today, and she really liked Pom Pom.
Are we
I
in
think
a lot of trouble?
I've got a drawing I need to do, very soon. But after that, I probably gonna draw something from this game or from the OP Tact game, because there was some really good waifus in OP Tact. Because I'm basically playing two mobile games at once right now, trying them both. They're both turn-based battlers, such. Okay, I haven't played Ocelot since I chess stream. Wait, did you not play? Did you not play us on the Two Brains chess stream? One of us is a brain, one of us is the hand. My favorite moment from that stream is no, I had about that. Oh, that's a shame. My absolute favorite moment from that stream was when Ocelot immediately made a move instinctively while she was the hand before I told her to do anything, and she moved the queen and immediately blundered it. And that's when we dubbed the term Ocelot Gambit. Because she has a habit of blundering her queen constantly.
I am Bronya Rand.
Oh, it's the child,
her
her daughter. Probably say daughter, not child. The game a little quiet for you guys.
Guardian Cocolia Rand. I hereby arrest the suspected infiltrators under the charge of plotting to incite rebellion.
Excuse me, bitch?
As agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel,
Freedom of action and speech. Bro, what are you gonna do? Stick some duct tape over my mouth?
Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me.
I can beat everyone here up. Except for maybe Gepard. He's actually decent.
She said we were going to be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously. Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices.
Again.
Seems like it's every third planet this happens.
What do you mean every third planet? Why does this keep happening to you, March? What are you doing?
That's because you always act without thinking.
I played a 1600 who blundered their queen as a legit strategy, and it works super well. If it's a blunder... Fox, blundering is not a strategy. You may be able to come back from that, but blundering isn't a strategy.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And got one.
Yeah, okay, let's see what this massive strategy...
The alley.
Then that's not a blunder. If it... The whole idea of a blunder is that you've made a mistake. A sacrifice is different from a blunder. Or a bait or a trap.
The one that's been sealed off. It's possible.
Yeah, we could just run down there.
Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say something.
Oh my god, she's an idiot. I love her, but she's an idiot. Now or never.
Behind.
Strange trio, yeah?
It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you play cards?
Bruh, I've been here on the job for 1 day. You expect me to know your own codes?
Two pair.
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Wait, we were literally just counting down in cards. Holy shit, I smacked the guard. That is amazing. I wasn't just expecting us to run. I wasn't expecting to just beat a man in the face.
Have an ice day.
Yes! Oh, I love March. Imagine having your weapons freeze and the next thing you hear is have an ice day.
They charged straight in.
Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. It would seem that Mother's judgment was...
I mean, we did just outplay your entire security detail.
Should we report them as missing or deceased?
Good question.
The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off...
Oh my god, they're actually stupid.
I must ascertain their fate with my own eyes.
They are actually stupid. They're just going to risk the lives of all their men.
Yes, ma'am.
This is utterly insane. We can get away with this shit because we actually know what we're doing.
That is what I must do.
Oh, something's up with her too. I know there's something up with the mother. With the voice of the Aeons talking to her or whatever. Might not even be Aeons, but...
See? They weren't brave enough to follow us.
I don't think it was bravery, March.
Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes. Well, you can get good at getting lucky.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be
Pardon
in
me?
pursuit soon enough. Let's follow the path.
Does that mean we're gonna go
We
meet
need
Fancy
to
Man
verify
outside
our
the walls
position
again?
before making any further plans.
It's not being lucky then. I mean... Everything you do, no matter how well you plan it, requires a little bit of luck. Damage dealt to its wearer, from its wearer to slow it. Interesting. At the start of the battle, the wearer's affected here. Then let's equip this one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna level this dude up, and I'm gonna just try sticking him into the squad. And I want to try him out, but as much as I think Esther is cute, she isn't doing that much in terms of for the party. Now, her element is kind of useful though, I suppose. Let's try swapping her out for now. We should probably soon consider upgrading our characters, but well also looks pretty neat.
What happened back there? Why did the Supreme
Ooh.
Guardian send people to arrest
Okay. To be fair, Asta does have an elemental advantage here, which should be useful.
Late to repent.
But, fuck it, we vibe.
Seems you need to experience some hardship.
Calm your body and mind.
I thought that was supposed to bounce.
Gotta try hard sometimes.
Ow, Blue, what's that for?
Check out this awesome move.
You love throwing stuff at me, don't you? Absolutely. You're a gremlin. I hope you know that.
Reach the end of the story.
Imagination flywheel. Let's give the challenge a go. Oh, I can just use random people's supports. That's nice. Not providing any of that fire support, are they? Try a new list. There we go. Damn, some people are like level 30 already. Oh. Let's just dismiss that support then. We have the types that we want. Still rocking the baseball bat. Yeah, you don't get to really choose which weapon you use as the main character, believe it or not.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary.
See if we can just finish him in one.
Seems you need to experience some hardship.
Let's try bouncing some.
You have the
I don't know.
worst luck running into me.
I don't know what that bounces if it just doesn't bounce.
Let's go.
This is gonna legit. Oh god, burn damage is terrifying in this game.
That won't stop me.
Okay, we could just potentially lose her in a sec. That did way less damage than I expected.
Stand down.
Told ya I could fight. With me out here.
Alright, let's shield her up, because then if they hit her, at least we get the oh, actually, anyway, let's go.
Check out this awesome move.
To be fair, we don't actually have to bring the main character along, but he's our most buffed up character, so... Be kind of a dumb idea not to. Not who I wanted him to hit, to be honest, but...
Seems you need.
Let me double check what his skill is. Deals imaginary damage equals to 30%, 6% of Welt's attack to a single enemy, and further deals 2 extra times each. Okay. This makes no sense. Okay, it worked that time. I guess I just got unlucky? Let's see what his ultimate is. Okay, it's an AoE.
Shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed.
Holy shit, man just pulls a full-on black hole out and cuts it in half. That's kind of cracked, bro. Okay, he's kind of cool. But no, we're not going to push further than that. We got some resources out of it. Where's the healing station? This way. Let's heal up and then push forward. So our guys are not looking in the best of condition.
Keep at it.
Oh, actually, that worked out perfectly. I just used my heal ability. Level 20, we can't take on a level 20 enemy right now. Especially as a two-wave encounter. Yeah, that's more like it, level 12s. Okay, so there's stuff to come back here for. That's I want to try and power lever, I guess, but...
The truth of life and death, Revealed in
Oh, let's just break them both, because that makes them... I think that makes them vulnerable.
Seems you need to experience.
My turn. Watch this.
Let's go.
Bonk. I'm gonna hit one person. Fingers crossed we'll finish this before, yeah, I think we finished that before we can even take burn damage. That's good. What's this? Oh, it opens up the gate. Awesome. Shortcut. Rise attack, bitch.
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
I've been practicing drawing and it's going fairly well, which is nice. Oh, nice. Have you posted any in the art channels? I'd love to see what you've been up to.
Running into me.
Just finish that guy off. That should finish one of... Oh, both of them off then. Nice.
You couldn't have done it without me.
I've just seen one of my friends has apparently been planning a hit on me, according to my, on my Discord. Yeah. They're all after the imaginary insurance money.
Wait, there are Silvermane guards here.
Mostly practicing and building limbs together. Have you tried... I've not tried it myself, because I haven't done any drawing for a while, let alone trying to do, like, practice on anatomy and stuff. Have you tried the chain method? Of, like, drawing arms?
Let's find another path.
We could probably beat our way through it.
There are Silvermane.
They must have entered from an...
Okay, they won't let us go that way. Do you know what the chain method is?
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open this gate.
Oh look, this giant glowing machine.
We saw one in Serval's workshop. We need to solve it before we run out of time.
Okay, I gotta fix it. Right, let's go. Easy. Not really. Okay, let me just let me load up paint real quick. I will show you what the chain method is. Primary monitor. Capture. Okay, so here we got paint. I tried to say no again and it told me no. Yeah, spam filters are a bit dumb like that. So, drawing an arm, yeah, we got... This is going to be really bad because mouse, but... Got... Obviously, shoulder muscles, bicep and tricep. And then you've got your elbow and your 2 sets of forearm muscles, which I don't know the names of those. So, one of the ways people do this is if you had... So, it's going to be really rough to explain, but if you have chains like that, I think it's either 3 or it might be 4. So, it's going to be one like that, kind of like that. So, that's the sideways connecting one. So, these two are like usually vertical. So, side on like that. And then I think it's these two are then horizontal. This looks like a mess. And horizontal. So from the side view, they would look like that. And basically, what I've seen is people draw those chains, and then they match up to the muscle groups. So you've got your shoulder to your tricep, which is then just tuck it in there, and your bicep. A little bit for the elbow, and then bring it in around it. It might be 3 connections. If you look it up, you'll see what I mean. Like, you'll see a better example of it than what I've drawn here. But essentially, like, the by having a few links of chain, they happen to like shape in the right way that your muscle groups will shape, roughly. So you can use that to like draw those first, and then like draw the arm shape, which gives you a bit better anatomy. But you can kind of see this one is a bit better done than this one. Not by much, but like you see the point I'm trying to make, right? This again times a 7. Bruh, we have not drawn any peepees here. We have not drawn any dicks at all. None whatsoever. No no peepees whatsoever, Blue. Mother, I crave violence. PP. Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's get that crap gone. But yeah, so that's a trick I have seen. That might be worth having a look at. Like I can't I do have a skill issue. I can't draw to save my life. But the idea of me giving drawing advice is kind of hilarious, but that's something I've seen. As I said, I can't vouch for how good it is, but it's definitely worth a shot.
Told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's just start bonking. Unlimited bonk works. I think it's kind of ironic for me to be the one doing the bonking.
Check out this awesome move.
I'll post my art real quick and you can have a look. I would love to, yeah. I will get my art channel open up on my phone so I can have a look-sees. I attacked the wrong one, but that one can still attack. I got art ready for whenever you post it. Ow, that hurts. They're being violent.
You can still walk away. Stand down.
I do kind of love his weapon. His voice feels like he's got two different voice actors though. I don't know about you guys. Does his voice seem really inconsistent to you too? Even like he keeps having a lot of voice cracks or I don't know how to describe it. Alright, into the next fight. Okay.
Too late to repent.
What? That should apply some wind bleeds or whatever it's called. Bonk that man. Let's get a shield up on our gravity wizard.
Let's make it quick.
It's just one guy, and he attacked our girl. Poor thing.
Seems you need stand down.
I do love characters that just like have the staff as their weapon and have some really cool power behind it though. That is a thing I am definitely a big fan of. Like people who have a fighting style where they're not directly controlling or like not physically controlling a weapon is so cool to me. Like like swordmancy kind of stuff with people with floating swords and things like that.
Over there.
There's a monster in the area. We'll need to deal with it.
I don't know. There's some kind of like power protected by doing that. Here we go. Just loaded for me. Okay. perspectives and stuff is looking pretty good. Because perspective is quite difficult to do at times. Okay, I guess we just... Oh, okay. There's just healing items. That's good. Alright. Oh, shit. We got ambushed instead. I fucked that, didn't I? Oh, shit, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
You know nothing of the weight behind this.
Alright, let's just drop a black car on them right now.
Survive or be destroyed.
We counter hard.
It's too late to repent.
No mercy for these fuckers.
Death, revealed in an instant. This
Yeah, I can do square perspective fairly well, circle novas, and the beta mazes. Round shapes are very difficult in general. There's probably tricks to it, but I wouldn't know them. Okay, I thought we were going to struggle a lot more in that fight when we got ambushed. We may have just absolutely blitzed them.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Most of our party's been nice and healed. What's over here? Do some exploring. Oh, okay, we can repair that. Okay, so they were foreign dead-end ones too. The instructions on the panel confirm the exploration path. Okay. What's this gonna lead us to? This is neat. So I'm gonna send you my Wizard of the Coast meme because it's funny. Okay. My Dungeon Master for my Blades in the Dark session sent me a meme about the fucking Pinkertons because of all this Wizard of the Coast stuff. Speaking of which, there is, I don't know if you've heard the details about it, there has been talks about doing a boycott this month, because Wizards of the Coast don't have, like, for Magic the Gathering, there's not really much of a physical way people can boycott them at the moment. The plan was for this month for them to, like, people to essentially, he's too strong for us right now, to, what's it called, boycott through not playing, like, any of the, like, the Magic the Gathering, like, arenas and things like that. Like, all throughout this month. Let's get everyone up to level 15. I think that's a nice arbitrary number. Like, that's basically the way I've seen that people are trying to, send a message. I hope it goes well, because Wizards of the Coast really needs to learn to keep their dick in their pants when it comes to, being heavy-handed with the community and stuff. Like, we know they will bend, thanks to the D&D stuff. Level 15. I am gonna...
Keep at it.
What? I reckon we could try this. Alright, let's have a look, see at this meme. Wow, even with us ambushing, we get fucking hit straight out the bat.
Move carefully.
So let's have a look, sees. Oh yeah, this meme, yeah. Wait, the guy got sent it by mistake? I didn't know the exact details of it, I assumed that like he at the very least had been given it because like it was supposed to be an early access preview. That he was like a creator for that,
With me out here, how
which like isn't uncommon.
Let's go.
That changes things a lot. I mean, it's still a fucking insane response that they pulled out to do that. He bought March of the Machine and the distributor sent him Aftermath. Fucking hell, that's fucked up, man, from the distributors especially. Like, actually, it should have gone to the distributors, the problem, not to the guy who received the thing that he wasn't supposed to receive. We are going to lose this battle hard. We are doing no damage to this man. I always think I can do these battles, and I just get my ass kicked.
You know nothing of the weight behind it. Witness the
Yeah, we could at least hit him with like a very heavy slow. That's why I said he never had a contract with us in the code. Okay. Like, there could have been a few ways he just didn't have a contract at all.
stay right there while I give you a present?
Let's make it quick.
But, yeah, that's just insane.
The truth of life and death.
Anyway, again, let's go.
It's but a vision.
Man, be out here accidentally building extra hype for the new release, and then was the coast be like, nah, we can't have that. We need to do something stupid to remind people that we are shit. This is gonna hurt. Oh no, we're losing Ice Girl.
It's too late to repent.
She lives.
Stay right there while I
Shield yourself, lady, please.
gotta try hard sometimes.
Can we get a freezer?
To move.
Yes, we froze him. Perfect. Be a single targeter. Okay, good, it was. And it gets a nice counter blow into it. And that's why I'm not buying in sealed products for Afterbirth. Yeah, I don't blame you, like, Wizards need to learn. Like, they keep trying to get away with really shitty, scummy practices over and over.
Let's make it quick.
So the community just needs to bash back at every opportunity. And if not, there's always more card games out there, like, let's be real. Like, I know people love Magic, but there are plenty of card games out there which you could play instead if you, like, if they won't listen. Like, I know GW is bad, but some, like at least they're not fucking sending out armed goons to people's, you know, place of residence.
Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Just gonna have to shield up this boy. There is a very slim chance we might survive this. Let's counter. Get the gas Stardust Ace going. Let's see which does more shield damage. Okay, either way, he's gonna be broken. Okay, let's go. We might have just succeeded.
Seems you need to experience.
Hit him with as much damage as possible. Come on. Yes! We were 5 levels under, and we did it. We lost Dan hanging for it. March 7th was hanging up just by, like, a fucking knife edge, but we got there.
Interesting.
Where is the nearest heal point? All the way back there. God damn it. That's the only downside to doing that. Did earn some extra stuff from it all. Yeah, I'll just start getting more into 40k build with the second army and start saving money to visit. Yeah, there's always the opportunity to play on tabletops too with 40k. There's like lots of mods to play on tabletop if you have to play distance. Or you could even do it the old school way, which is people used to like go on Skype, believe it or not, and like they'd make cardboard like slide pieces for for people to what's it called? To represent other people's like army pieces and just write their names on it, and then they would do it all for the webcam. And yeah, it's a little bit janky, a little bit imprecise, and like moving your units exactly in that. But you know, it's doable. There's plenty of places to play it remote, like if you can't get in person. But obviously, it is significantly better to play in person if you can. Like, there's no argument there. Yo, what the fuck?
She really caught up with us.
How?
Even had time to set up an ambush.
That doesn't seem right.
You dare underestimate me?
Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. The guards know this place like the back of their hand.
The guards have been shown to be incompetent quite a lot.
Drop your weapons and come with me.
No.
You're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again? It better be worth you following us all the way out here.
I'm having the game store. I can get go to buy from box. I've not seen anything about the Leviathan box.
It is for the adjudication
I did hear about the shit show that is the Lion coming back, and the fact that there's like extra models in his kit which have made it more expensive or something, and also that they didn't have enough of them or something stupid.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? Madame Cocolia received us as honored guests. How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
The Madam Guardian investigated your backgrounds. She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit. You seek to overthrow the rule of the architects.
What a two-faced hag!
Maybe don't say that straight to the face of her daughter.
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the serious...
Oh, okay. We're in a dictatorship here.
Arms and surrender.
If you like, we fully are.
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear. We mustn't be...
Violence!
Well, if there's
I like the Wings High Tyrant model. I'm glad that they've updated it, like, Florence have been, like, a big part of the NIDS for a long time. Like, it's for the NID strategy. Hell yeah, it's ass whooping time.
Seems you need to experience some form of your body of love.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
I find it hilarious that our shielding ability is called Power of Cuteness. Oh, we shielded the right person. Perfect. And again. Can we get a third? 3 for 3. 3 for 3 it is. Oh, chef's kiss.
It's too late to repent.
Damage that one as much as you can.
Seems you need to experience some hardship. Stand down.
He is now gone. Phew. Bonk both. Problem solved. They got a couple new models in the box, which is good. Are they box exclusives, or are they just the general new ones? Oh, that guy. He got yeeted. Good catch from her, though.
Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
Oh, she has a gun. I was fully expecting a sword. Like, when she went to draw...
I'm fine.
I want that weapon. He has a gun bird. She has a freaking gun halberd.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Yo! Just like the fucking... Got the golden boys in terror, what's it called? The custodians. So cool.
My turn.
Why could she...
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
Oh, they shot a girl. I mean, they shot a nerd. Yeah, you're getting shot back for that. Alright.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars.
Gravity it is.
Before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Right, her goons are down and her protection has been dispelled. Perfect.
No interest in stoking conflict.
I have no interest in stoking content. Also, yeah, we can't talk our way out of this. It's time to start stabbing.
It's better vision.
It's the best way to start chipping down the old toughness bar. Ooh, that was some nasty damage.
Clemency, never heard of it.
You have the
She won't do much damage, so let's get a new shield up. Bonk. Good call with the shield at least.
Gotta try hard sometimes.
Can we freeze her? Nope. Oh, and she's got more goons. Ah, got some slows off. Oh, hey. 25 Space Marine miniatures, 47 Nids, Leviathan Roebuck mission. Oh, okay, so it's a two-player set then. Like, is that the new starter set? Or is it just one of those temporary sets?
Leave the rest to me.
Alright. Say goodbye to this guy, dude. Goodbye to him. Bruh. They do not like March 7th, do they? Is this because she throws all your guns? It's the two-player set. That would make sense. If Tyranids is supposed to be like the big revamp this edition, then that being the starter set would definitely make the most sense. Please hit someone up. Okay.
I don't want to be alone.
Oh, poor March 7th. She did not deserve that fate.
Witness the stars shadow
Okay.
before you.
It's time for revenge.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an this sanctuary. Is better
Goodbye, sir. Imagine surviving a black hole only to be defeated by a stabby spear boy. Wow, Bronya, how'd you like that, huh?
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung, maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
You first.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to.
Seppo! Hello! This is the jackass. He's come to pay us back. Spanish guitar, let's go.
Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
Okay, but did you have to knock us out? How's he gonna carry 3 of us?
Suffer, sacrifice, and die because of my order.
Oh, Cocolia. Oh, it's the Stellaron. Wait! Are they using the Stellaron to power the city?
What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the Architects. They will see me as a tyrant.
I'll send what all the minis are in a second. Okay. Oh, I'll have a look see when you send it. Yeah, no. This thing's trying to destroy you, lady. I hate this thing's voice. I'd smash this thing.
I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Oh?
Then why hasn't he...
Cecilia, or whatever her name is?
Because he's sound asleep. Didn't you hear him sleep talking? Poor child.
Why are we suddenly like finding all the waifus now?
Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back.
Wait, did they accident? Why did you grab her?
Hey, come on. What's with the...
Could have left her behind.
Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here too.
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you
He has a plan.
getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
Hey now.
Wildfire.
His primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys scratch my back. How could I live with myself if I didn't scratch theirs? And another thing, where does Wildfire get off, assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean, you never know.
Set them loose in the underground.
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl, get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children
10
don't even remember
years?
what overgrounders look like.
Jesus.
If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
All right, I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone, ma'am.
What is Sampo up to? And how is he going to fuck this up?
Sleepyhead, looks like you're awake.
Okay, we're at a doctor's place then. Lots of shinies to steal. Sorry. Yeah, we should probably speak to you, shouldn't we?
Any aches or pains?
Okay, it's a little overput. Oh, I feel much better.
You were out for a while. I was beginning to worry. You were saying some strange things.
Yeah, just the
Now that
Stellaron.
you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs.
So,
I'm Natasha, a doctor in the underground.
What?
I've already spent a day in my clinic. Nice to meet you too. You're very.
let's be polite to the nice nurse lady.
Sampo's gone to clear up a mess of his own making, so I'm looking after you in the meantime. Based on your current state, I don't think there's any cause for alarm. So if you don't mind, I'll go and take a look at the other patients.
Sure, yeah. What's our medical bill? We get you paid? Do we have to pay?
You've been asleep for a while. I barely had to lift a finger.
Awesome. Don't have to pay any money.
I might have exaggerated your condition for Sampo's ears, but that guy owes me. You better bring me back some medicine.
Yeah, I'm all down for extorting him.
They've been up for a while already. The young guy with the dark hair left first. He went
Captain is a Terminator armor, librarian Terminator armor, a Apothecary biologist, a lieutenant in Phobos armor, Stern Guard vet squad, Term squad, Furnace squad, Ballistus dreadnought, Wing Tyrant Prime, Tyrant Screamer Killer, on Ryan Leaper. Ryan Leapers, what? Brigance, Barbagance. I feel like I'm speaking another language because I don't recognize almost any of that shit. Like, I recognize some of the basic bitch Space Marine stuff, but...
Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up.
Oh, well, that's March, isn't it?
A stroll nearby. As for the girl in the Silvermane Guard uniform, I told Sampo to watch her, but it seems that he left his post and she made a run for it.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, who is Sampo?
He's a man of mystery. He claims to be a simple cross-border businessman. Not that there's much to interest in Overworlder down here.
Joe Maro, maybe?
Either way, he's got a surprising number of connections. I've managed to secure more than a few urgent medical supplies through him, and he's been a big help to Wildfire. In any case, I don't think his intentions are sinister.
He seems too incompetent to be sinister.
Think of it as the Silvermane Guards of the Underground, but less stone-hearted.
Okay, so Wildfire isn't a person. Okay.
No need to thank me. It's a doctor's duty to heal.
I gotta find March 7th and Dan Hung.
What shadies? It's always really weird to hear my own voice in this game. It's like your head just doesn't speak for ages and it's just like one weird bit of dialogue. Well, we've immediately found March 7th. That's pretty easy.
So, you promise that if I win hide and seek, you'll tell Big Sister March all the ins and outs. Yep, all the ins and outs. What does that mean?
Great, March. Great.
It just means you'll tell me all the details. No hiding anything, and no telling fibs.
She's on one of the light cones that we've got. Or he. I like how they're thinking about that.
Hook isn't an overgrounder, you know. Hook never tells fibs. Yeah, never.
Yeah. That's right. Hook is trustworthy.
Okay, let's play. Huh? You, when did you get here? Oh, quit acting like a child.
Bruh, who's the one acting like a child here?
After I woke up, that doctor said Sampo had taken Don Hung with him.
Oh no.
He ran in circles trying to find the blue-haired scoundrel and bumped into these kids. They say they know where he is, but they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to find out. And to do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek.
What is this logic? I get it. Well, best of luck.
You just got here and now you're gonna leave. Play hide and seek with me.
But no, please.
Hey, are you done with your secret talk? The most time is precious.
Uh-huh. Sure, little troglodyte.
Yeah, precious.
Shut the fuck up, Julian. Can we punt Julian?
Okay, we're done. Pitch dark.
I like how the other child doesn't say anything, and just Julian just echoes it, that last sentence Hook ever says. I don't know what is in the new poster boys, but for, but for the Nids, they are, and what I think I would... So if I could Psychophage, Cherry, Barbulance, Elites, Neuroguns, Troops. Well, I got such... I'm surprised they're giving them new troops, honestly.
I guess so. Then, you guys are seeking.
Oh, I hope he's live. Awesome.
Boss, they don't seem very smart.
Julian, you'll hardly want to talk.
Practice one first.
You're right, Julian. Okay, let's do a practice have to find me.
Bruh. I want to punt these kids even more.
Better than us, huh? Just you wait and see.
Oh my god, Marge, do not... do not challenge the children.
When you see one of them, you just have to catch them.
Monster remains silent. The hunker gently gazes at you. The trash can stood tightly side by side, as if no force in the world could separate them. Child was not in the dumpster. Okay, I regret. I regret chatting shit about the kids. I immediately fell for a trick. Neurogon thought that they would be like a troop unit, which should be amazing. Oh, okay, that would be a bit strange, but yeah.
Bring it on, right? Now we're playing for real. You gotta count to 50 before you open your eyes.
This kid must be rich, because these two are like in very basic drab clothes, and then she's out here in just like designer gear with all these extra belt buckles and everything.
7, 48, 49, 50. Ready or not, here I come, naughty children. The moles haven't lost a game for ages. Got it yet? We're the underground's greatest hiders and something's not right. That guy's been staring at us this whole time. Hide and seek might have to wait. Let's see what he wants.
Bro, what? Is he real? Seemingly adult man.
My instincts are telling me something's not right with this guy. But
He's looking taller and
That's because I'm tall. And old. I'm a grown man.
What?
all right,
Then Julian.
your voice gave it away.
But I'm Julian of 1,000 Faces. Why did you have to talk to me? My reputation is...
Bro, these little kids are slick actually. What the hell?
No need for the melodrama. That was still a magical performance.
Hunt the child though. Oop. Yep. Oh, we found the second one.
Doesn't count unless you can answer this question.
What? Show me the rulebook, child.
We caught you. What's with the Q&A? I thought I had you there.
A nice try, little shit. For 3 pieces of geomarinette, the person threw it so heavily that the shards are all scattered all over the trash can. After all, Geova's value was gold in the underworld. Yeah, let's grab that shit, I guess. Oh. This dumpster evokes special emotion in you, unrelated to its location, appearance, and olfactory triggers. It's a sense of hiding from the world, as well as a hint of preternatural coziness. A wrinkled piece of paper is stuck on the lid of the dumpster with the number 81 on it. Knock knock. Well behaved. The trash can is someone's private zone. Rat-tat-tat. Knocking on the wall before entering represents your respect. In fact, however, not every decent person can really win every other... Oh, there is actually just stuff in here. Someone actually just straight up is living in there.
Clocking off, finally.
There's the other child.
Don't run. I got you, Hook.
Hook, line, and sinker, baby.
I'm the boss of the moles. How can I lose to a bunch of villains?
They have the synaptic feel to them. They could be elite, but there's so many of them are highly out there. And yeah, probably not.
What are they feeding you kids down here?
Like, synaptic stuff is usually reserved for more valuable stuff in less quantity.
I'm sorry, boss. I failed.
Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? What villainy is this?
Wow, March actually came in useful for a change, so...
Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars. I came up with that, by the way.
That makes no sense.
About time I got some credit for it. So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. You can tell us now, right? Yes. The boss of the moles is true to her word.
The little shitty gangsters.
Dark-haired friend to the Fight Club.
Fight Club?
The Fight Club? No kidding. They didn't exactly
I saw that
get off
reference.
on the right foot. Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
Yeah, where's Fight Club? Please tell us.
Can you show us the way? But it's an obvious building. Grown-ups are just useless.
Wow, with child, it's our first time here.
I'll take you over. Thanks, oh great one. That's
Sassy little shit.
Hook the Great to you. Who said you could shorten my title? A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies? In fact,
Or at least they're fast. What do you mean is awesome?
you take part? We're here. This is it. Hook's gonna go fight. See you later.
Sorry, what? Child violence? Let's go. Oops, much. Be quiet.
Wildfire's in charge of grown-up business. The moles control everything underground.
Uh-huh.
They need one more player there. I gotta go. If you ever want to fight, come find me.
Yo, they've just given me full permission to bat the child.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
I mean, sort of, but I think we're just going to ignore that. The Fight Club is recruiting boxers. Have you ever considered changing your ordinary life? Go from being a laughingstock of the town to a celebrity worshipped by all? Or perhaps you're born with dazzling talent. You suffer from being a nobody. You are what the Fight Club has been waiting for. You don't need combat skills honed through battle, and you don't need outstanding physique. You just need the potential to be the center of attention. Courage to change yourself. Then we will forge you into an unrivaled hero. Sign up requirements. You only need to be an adult. While Scott has the keenest eye and knows better than asking about a hero's past. As long as you're an adult, we won't ask your gender, origin, or the reason you joined. We accept sign-ups from all who meet the requirements. They do have a Gene Stealers Elite, but it makes semi-sense. A single unit of Gene Stealers is 6. Yeah, like, Gene Stealers are kind of rare-ish and strong. Grab some of that loot before we go in. Yoink. Fight Club time. Let's go, baby.
Brothers and sisters,
Dr. Dig, hell yeah.
spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon Young.
Oh my god, they actually just do have him in the cage, but...
None other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robot.
Bro. Is that just 2 spider robots with fists on their top? These look like something out of Code Lyoko, I love it.
Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the
My favourite fast unit is Parasite of Vortex. I've never seen those either.
Learning his fate, the brave young fighter had one thing to say: whatever.
That doesn't sound like him, but also does at the same time.
1758th Fighting King Challenge, begin!
Quick, let's help him.
We don't need to help him, he's got this.
Oh, brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events. 2 members of the audience have charged in.
How did we just get straight in?
They want to team up with Cold Dragon Young.
So you're awake.
Yeah, hey buddy, how's it going?
What we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion.
This is so tame for a Fight Club.
Is undeniable. But let me reiterate, these competitions are for professionals only. Whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home.
Except for all the kids trying this at home.
Old Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus
I love that. And friends.
Team Robomatic.
Alright.
I can take them on my own, you know.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence.
That's not what that means. Destroy the ball. Let's go. Violence. Wait, there was only 2 of them before.
Seems you need to experience calm your body and mind.
What's this?
Oh, okay. They will just destroy each other. So we could just make this a clean sweep.
Rules are made to be broken.
The troop unit eliminator, yeah, it's very few HP, but you hit a unit and hope they get invaded. Okay, so it's like a chain reaction kind of unit. It's changed a lot by the sense of it.
Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious.
I don't remember them ever being very good in the past. I used to accidentally evaporate my friends at mid-army all the time.
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames?
Bro, we've been in here for 2 seconds. Cold Dragon Young, Cold Dragon Young.
Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different. Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Hey, you little shit. Got another butt to kick. Sampo, you shit. Where you running?
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Found Jet.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself.
God, he's so slimy and pathetic. I can't even love him though.
People following me. So, you know, you start to walk a little faster. And anywho, if I had just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
Uh-huh.
You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared?
Yes.
My friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you.
You just gotta throw us to the Silvermane Guards.
Rewind. If I hadn't made a break for it, Japard would have caught all of us. And do you think he would have given you a chance to explain yourselves? He would have checked you straight into the Grey Bar Hotel. Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows.
Uh-huh.
You know how difficult it was to make an entrance? They were watching you the whole time. I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface.
That is true. You did kind of get a sabotage spot in the end, but...
The underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us. We're safe here.
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
So it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
Like how you get up and down from the overworld and underworld?
What secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me.
There's probably already enough about you, Chief.
To prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask.
Why should we get to know them?
Looking for something? Why are you asking? Dan Hung told me you guys were searching for a... what's the word?
Stellaron.
Sounded pretty powerful. If anyone has a clue on its whereabouts, it'll be Wildfire.
Okay, so they...
I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the final round and One, you'd have incredible street cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice about talking with you. I don't see the problem.
Okay. That's just a... He just wanted to win money or something.
Who've helped him come to harm.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of
I don't like the way he says that.
Has to do with the last one.
Okay. He has something to do with distributing shit, at least. He does have his uses.
What are those shiny rocks?
This is Geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the
Oh yeah, so I got a patch shortly after the book came out about every command stopping your opponent's the affected troop unit has to roll a d6. Get a 1 to 2, it deals d3 mortal wounds and is no longer infected. And is no longer infected on anything else. It's 1d3 and it's still infected. A Ripper Swarm pops out 3 inches out. Ooh, that's nasty.
Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have Geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. Alright, let's keep moving. Person I was looking for isn't here.
Yeah, that could be really annoying really quickly. With that ability. To just like spam out Ripper Swarms in front of you all the time.
Where have you been?
Mailbox is tucked away in the corner, trying not to be noticed. Better not disturb it, you get the sense. You're the most sociable person who needs some personal space, let alone a mailbox. Honestly, some of the writing in this game is psychotic, I swear. What's up for sale? I don't know what this is, but I don't have the money for it. Okay, we get cumulative spending rewards. Cool. I don't know what any of this stuff is though, so... Look for the adventure logs because that's XP, but...
Old Oleg isn't here either?
Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare. Trust me, we're getting close.
Huh? What's that huge structure in the distance?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing.
Okay.
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
Except you.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, how do you do this, Chief?
I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg you, the fewer rumors there are about me, the better.
Alright. There's either a secret route or he knows someone. I'm curious as to which one it is, because one of them could be a lot more interesting.
Zila's usually always out on patrol here at this time. What's Wildfire up to?
Oh dear.
Hey, look! Who is that? It looks like she's in trouble.
Really want to help her.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
Yeah, it was super good enough to tribute effective and tries to secure and reject if they can. Yeah, that sounds really frustrating. That's a really annoying unit. That was definitely going to get sniped immediately. Seventh is right. Does anyone have any popcorn? Let's go.
Kidding. And get your own opinion. But I agree with Don Hung. We can't just leave her to the bullies.
Well said. The young lady is wise and righteous.
Go fix the Senpai.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
What the hell? Hello?
Dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds with me?
Hello? Humna, 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 humna.
Quick, disperse!
Who's this?
Spineless thugs.
Seele! There we go. That was a coincidence. Seele, okay.
Good thing you showed up when you did. My heartfelt thanks.
Deep stroke, which means it can come out from the sky. It should fit. Oh, that's even worse. Fuck that.
These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire Terra.
Shut up, Sapo.
You written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski.
I like her already.
The main guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you? You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this? Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders? The Silvermane guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
Huh?
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway?
We get to see these two fight.
Protecting the so-called architects, more like it. The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Oh, I misread the Ripper Swarm ability. Any two mortal wounds. Any two mortal wound damage and a Ripper Swarm come out. Okay. So you can't just spam out Rippers. It's only when it succeeds.
Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Miss Hila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked. Who are they?
Which one should I introduce? Maybe we should introduce yourselves as a friend of Senpai.
What good is your name by itself?
Okay, yeah, I wasn't the right one.
Like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would
Yeah, march quiet.
Story to everyone you meet. Miss Hila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief, huh?
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going where she's going.
I'm leaving.
I know what's good for me. I'm going wherever she is. Okay, so we are now under level to carry on. God damn it. Okay, so we can just turn on anywhere, go over anywhere at this point. Yeah, let's send those two out unless I'm in. Okay, so this is how we get more, like, materials and that. The more characters is better. Yeah, this person's sure, fuck it, let's just add friends. Oh shit! Upgrade is done, can't I? Yes, Matt. Okay, so we could do some more of the simulated universe. Let's claim our achievement rewards, at least. Let's have a check of how much, like, gadget stuff we've got, I guess. Notices as well. So much stuff right now. Game optimization, known issues, okay. We can ignore that. Oh yeah, I need to do the survey at some point, don't I? some trials and that. That's cool. Alright. Whoop, here we go. What resources do we have? So we have 3 of the limited one. Regulars. Yeah, this is just the permanent one. Okay, so there's 2 different ones. This is the, yo, she has a scythe. Oh, I like this character even more. Straight up buy characters. I don't know how I get this stuff, but honestly, I'm just grabbing the, gacha pulls, you know? How many of these do we have now? 8. Need to get save for 2 more. I'm just gonna do it. Like it, let's go. Let's get a pull in. Yeah, so it's limited up to 3 Ripper Swarms, so even if you're lucky, you can only have 3 Ripper Swarms out from that ability. Yeah, that's not so bad then. Let's roll. Hello, Pompo. Okay, we got a purple at least, so maybe, if we're lucky. I mean, actually, we always get a purple at 10 pulls, so... Hey, we got more another Paler at least. Yo, we got Natasha. Okay, she's a healer. Not who we were trying to get, but... Wait. Oh no, we can get Hook. But here. Actually. Oh, look at that. She's got a little teddy bear with her. That's kind of cute. That's supposed to be an hourglass. I'm not sure what that is. Wait. No, is that like an automatic water for mushrooms that she's got on her? Hell. And the kindness deals basic attack. Oh, and healing allies HP. Increases her outgoing by 25%. Restores a single ally's 7% of the Natasha's max HP plus 70. Ooh, nice. And then has some heal over time, and then just a big heal. Okay. You definitely need to make a big team. Oh, like maybe reshape up the team at some point. But right now, all the elements are just the basic ones, so. Some spotlight to Miller. I wonder how it was. Sparkling on stage performance. So yeah, so Mercury is already pretty much perfect, but the presence and gravitas contained in all those micro expressions is something I haven't been able to master. I know that anyone can copy a body as long as you practice hard enough, but to copy a soul, if I were to truly become Timala. How can I help? No, don't worry, it's not a difficult job. I'd like you to visit the store where Timala often goes and ask the staff in secret what Timala likes and how I'm like. So... I'm basically being the press. This is a really weird side quest. I actually kind of like the vibe of the underground more than this place, weirdly. Despite this being a semi-snowy town, which is usually my vibe. Hey. Hello. That's nice. President Mortex is annoying to deal with, fun to play, annoying to be against. That feels like a lot of stuff that happened in Warhammer for a while. Both get free. Oh no. Remember. Okay, we somehow obtained like a record or something. I guess she was reading a book. She was supposed the same flowers every time. I see rainbows every time. Because she buys rainbow flowers. I had a bit of a communication mismatch. We don't have the same taste in novels. It's turns, but every week should be in here buying a few dozen bouquets of rainbow flowers. Okay. Can't jump, which is kind of annoying. How did I pick this quest up, actually? So just, my strings stirred his heart until that tune his flute. Right. Hit that window. You need to enjoy the performance in the theatre, or are you here for something else? I get the Leviathan for bucks to start working on building this tower. Yeah, that's fair. Tower pretty neat. Have you tried like looking for third-party vendors, by the way? I don't know what it's like out there in America for them. There are like quite a few places over here where I can, like, if I wanted to buy Warhammer efficiently, like I could go for a third-party vendor and essentially like get it for significantly less cost. Or still, but like basically a buying for an official route. I had a go for us. The official version simulated universe. Forget about the previous beta versions, there's a lot of changes. Do you want me to give you the patch notes? I'll figure it out myself. Alright, stay curious. Let's go. Voila. The official simulated universe, the real game begins now. The official game contains multiple explorable worlds with different with progress difficulty. All the fun features will be gradually unlocked. Look here, your endpoints each time you clear a stage. Okay, and then we get reward. And it's refresh weekly, okay. First time clearance rewards. Explore the domain to endpoints. Right, here's our initial character sets. Now you can choose from people you know to join your team. Their abilities are consistent with your perception of them in reality. You're fully prepared when push this button and then teleport you into World 1. Okay, so gonna want especially I'd like to bring her, but it'd be nice if we could see the team level. Now, I guess we're bringing that then. I guess just for the side potential enemies, we bring him along. So we're just going to run our normal team. We're slightly below level, but we're only like one level below. We can handle that. Exploring the simulated universe, cosmic fragments can be obtained. Cosmic fragments are gifted at the start of each exploration. During exploration, consume cosmic fragments to acquire extra help. Completed at least one domain in the simulated universe the last cycle, you can save one blessing of Trailblaze upon re-entry into the simulator. Let's just get a blessing straight up. Character skills and ultimate deal increased frozen damage against frozen. Increased damage against frozen enemies, increased hit blessings. Let's go with Stone Cold Hatred. More damage to frozen enemies is nice. It's quite easy to get a frozen chain going, in a way. Yeah, I'm designing them to look overgrown, like Overgrown Bastion from Overwatch. Ooh, that could be cool. Especially on like the crisis suits and that.
Leave the rest to me.
My turn.
Let's make it.
First battle, easy as pie. They have a marker on them. Deal damage when characters deal damage to enemies. There's a small chance to freeze them. Should the characters increase the attack facing them? Okay, let's go with the freezing because we've already started leaning into freezing. So if everyone starts freezing, that's pretty good. Alright, so we need to shield her. We can break him at least. Let's see if we can just knock him straight out of the fight. Some acetone? Acetone. What does acetone do?
Walk away. Stand down.
She's no longer locked on. Gonna hit someone, that's not good. I should have shielded with her, but I won't.
Clemency, the time is now.
Leave the rest.
And bye-bye, sir. Right, character uses the ultimate random enemy against ice weakness. Ooh. But you gain a shield there when they apply freeze on enemies. That's pretty nice. Let's apply more ice weakness to them. We should have maybe gone for like a more ice heavy team. But then again, how are we supposed to have known? Speaking of which, yeah, have some ice.
Step aside. I have no interest in.
You need to experience won't go easy.
We are dropping so much hurt on these boys. It's always her. Melts the plastic to create smooth holes or critters in the other. Is that safe? Like, is that safe to do, dude? Surely melting plastic is not a good idea. I suppose that's technically what the glue does, but... increases the max damage that can be absorbed by shield screw. That would be nice. When a catch launches a follow-up attack, the energy regeneration rate increases. I don't actually know what energy is. I'm gonna go with more shield. Like shields are just able to absorb more damage.
Crush now or crush later?
This will strengthen our position.
We're going in with an attack boost. He's a nasty fucker.
The truth.
You know, we have 3 guys who all, you know, like, counter him, so... That's me. Apologies.
You know nothing of the weight behind.
And hit him with the slow. Let's go. It's normal practice for people who play Poster Boys, really? I've always just assumed, and when I've tried to do it, it's like they basically just drill and sand it.
You can still walk away.
Right, let's get it. I really should shield her. Yeah, she's going to need that shield. I thought there was a random enemy was supposed to get ice weakness every time he used an ult.
Never heard of it.
See if we can freeze him anyway.
Sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Go much. Fingers crossed. No freezing. Oh, but oh, okay. But he did get ice weakness now, so everyone can do weakness damage to him. Awesome.
Have the worst luck running it.
And we are slowly slowing this guy more and more. It's for subtle details that drilling and sandpaper can do. Huh.
This is our chance.
I've done it on small things because I did it for my what are they called? Competitor Scions. Like when I was building some of those, I was drilling small like blast holes into them. Allows characters to launch follow-up attacks, deal aftertaste. That doesn't seem like proper English. After characters launch follow-up there we go. After characters launch follow-up attacks, deals aftertaste damage 1 time if the enemy currently has their weakness broken. I can't read the rest of that. After attacking a frozen enemy, apply disassociation on them. After breaking an enemy's weakness, apply dis. Yeah, let's go with that one. That's going to be more happening more than the frozen thing. Boss fight over. Yeah, that heals everybody. Okay, so we can actually swap out the team as it goes. Interesting. Hedda's puppet appears in the simulated universe, having only communicated with you via voice before. It's a little surprising to see her manifesting like this. She looks at you expressionlessly. This is the resting area, giving you a place to catch your breath in the otherwise scary simulated universe. We hope you can restore your health, resurrect your team, buy equipment, and enhance your blessings here. It says irresponsibly. You can enhance blessings with me. And as for the other functions, you can find them in the room yourself. Hester replies flippantly. As the game master, I can make your blessings stronger, or even make earth-shattering changes to them, at the price of paying cosmic fragments. What's the point of collecting those otherwise? Well then, let's begin. This would then ignore their chance to resist frozen. That'd be pretty good, actually. We are gonna upgrade that. And that's all we have enough for, but... Okay, so the downloader is how we revive our fallen comrades, or whatnot. Or at least replace them. Alright, we got our weakness in first at least. Yeah, you have to be super careful because if you put too much of it, you only have a small puddle of plastic attacker, so... Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me. Just make sure you're doing that in a well-ventilated place at least.
To experience formula body and love.
What's this?
Let's go. What about this?
Oh, they took a lot of damage doing that. Right. Some solid hits in at least.
Leave the rest to me. I won't lose you.
Just remove one of the little shits. Hopefully they will go out to bleeding and other damages. Oh no. Always her! They really do not like March, do they? I only have a closet and a window though. That's rough, buddy. Shielded characters have increased crit damage. Damage taken by frozen enemies increases. Just regenerate energy when they apply. Regenerate energy.
Keep at it.
Bonk.
Try hard sometimes.
Let's just hit him all with that frozen blast. Have you just chip away at them slowly.
You know nothing of the weight behind the witness the stars shatter before you.
I love this black hole so much.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
That's so fucking terrifying that he can do that.
This is our chance.
They're all frozen and broken and slowed.
It's too late to repent.
You have the worst.
That is them. Wiped out. Or I can do it and throw it in my car and breathe in the chemicals the next time I get in the car. I do that when I spray primer on. Oh my god. Like, you live in a fairly warm area. Surely you can just, like, leave it outside, like, on a bit of cardboard or something for, like, 20 minutes. The more blessings of remembrance the team has, the lower the enemy's freeze. Yeah, should have catch some increased damage. They really want me to either be doing frozen or shields. Like, there's no in between with these guys. Just gonna open up with a strong one here. You don't trust your neighbors. It's 20 minutes. They probably don't even know what Warhammer is.
It's too late to repent.
Seems you need to exfoliate your body.
My turn.
It's so nice that we can just, like, flat out freeze them all like this.
Let's go.
Freezing just seems to be the way to go.
Stand down.
See if that's taken.
Let's make it quick.
What? Let's channel this.
Life and death.
Let's take out the guy that isn't, like, frozen. I think the other one will die of bleed. There we go. Perfect. We're doing this without taking any hits, which is nice. Increases effect hit rate, more blessings, the preservation units. Let's go. When a character receives a shield, there's a small chance to remove it deep. Let's go with more defense. I think this roguelite mode is pretty neat. Event. You see a man about 30 years old with an unremarkable appearance, wearing a white shirt and a brown suspenders. His eyes wander while he speaks, as if avoiding something. Wanted to add some random events to this game to make it more fun. But I think the brainwave reader is on the fritz, so now the events you encounter will be a little more, monotonous. Sorry about that. How bland will they be? Like, status without looking at you. Like, this random event now. I wrote some templates, but the simulation currently doesn't have any way of converting them into content. You would just see the following. After speaking, the man disappears and a line of worlds materialize where he was standing. You've encountered a random event. Give me some startup capital, obtain some cosmic credit. Good stuff, obtain 100 blessing. Blessing, let's go. When disassociation is removed from an enemy, there's a chance for that to be. Let's go straight into that. Yeah, that's how monotonous. The man says, he's genuinely sorry. Yeah, alright, I understand. Read him a dialogue right there. Hopefully very soon the man says earnestly, I really want you to have a good time. Really? Once again, I'm really sorry about that. I feel like they could have just had the man. March is in better condition. Go. You're encounter hard to. Congratulations, well done on getting here. You can use up all your cosmic fragments here to enhance your chance to use them again. Okay. There's 75% chance to freeze the enemy. Ooh, very nice. The chance to resist the enemy. It's the one. When a character does it, there's 2% chance. To freeze the enemy for 1 turn. Enemy's chance to resist frozen damage. Percent when a damage an enemy. 5% chance to freeze. Here. Oh, to an enemy. Okay, so that would guarantee that it's to someone who doesn't already have ice resistance. So it can happen to people. Some 12 energy. I don't know what energy is. I'm gonna head out to work on this game. That's fair. Have a good one, Fox. Enjoy working on the game. I'm gonna probably finish this and wrap up. Sure, I don't. Too much reading. Fight the boss now.
This will strengthen.
You have an attack boost and you ambushed him. Oh shit, there's 2 of them.
Move carefully.
Okay, it's a good thing we froze him. We've not seen ice out of space. What's the difference on this one? Everyone. 1 ice damage to all targets. Chance to. Oh no, he can freeze. Extra damage if they're already frozen. Freezing point state. That's not mentioned on here, actually. Strange. Let's focus more on the bastard who does all the burn damage. It's definitely the bigger problem.
There is no other choice.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Gonna shield up because we definitely need to do that and then
Check out this awesome
apply freeze. Let's go. Offense and defense all at once. Let's go. Oh, they hit our fucking spear boy. That's not good. Okay, at least we hit the right. We shielded the right person for the fire attacks.
Step aside. I have no interest in still in conflict.
This could be a very messy boss fight.
With me out here,
Shit, our engine. I'm glad we got like forever as many advantages as we could going into this.
Rules are made to be broken.
Much damage as we can. Shit, we froze a bunch of our guys.
Revealed in this century is but a vision.
This could be pretty bad for us.
Stand down.
She's recovered at least, and he's recovered. Shields up, let's go.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Alright. Knock him down as much as we can. Escape from the frozen.
To experience some hardship.
Focus fire as much damage on him, I guess. We can break the fire one, we can then deal with the other one after. This next bit's gonna be rough though. Oh, thank god they hit it on a shield. Oh, good, and he now has frozen weakness. That gives us some extra chances. I think we've done a good build here at least. Yes, we got more frozen down.
my turn.
Let's go.
File out as much damage as possible. Okay, that's an interesting accidental thing you can do.
Stand down.
Well, accidentally pulling out the UI over the ultimate animations by hitting space. Let's get the slowdown on. That space out some of their attacks for us.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
God for imprisonment. We are looking in rough shape. Oh god. Oh boy. We need some big batter swing energy going on. Batter swing!
Seems you need to experience.
Okay, there's one bastard down.
I told ya I could fight.
No time to shoot anyone either. Kind of problematic, but
Step aside. I have no.
Stand down.
let's
With me out here?
let's shoot our guy. Probably more important. Well, I think this is like in the safely doable area zone now.
Never heard of it. The truth of life and death. Reveal this search is but a vision.
We're probably gonna lose one person, but
Running into me, stay right there while I give you a present.
fingers across he attacks any of our shielded ones.
You can't run.
Okay, yeah, I technically hit our shielded ones, so
Check out this awesome move.
freeze, 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 come on, please. I freeze.
I'll leave the rest to you.
No, what? Oh boy. That's a nice chunk of elemental damage.
Let's go.
His shield goes down next turn. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Rules are made to be broken.
Bonk. We just about scraped by that, considering we were under-leveled as well. I like this whole like roguelike system for it though. I think that's cool. Experience the official version. Find it easy, you can go challenge the next world. Apparently it's more difficult with stronger enemies. Golem said that, according to his model, you have a 60% chance of losing the first time. But it's not like you'll lose anything. You'll clear it sooner or later. This is feeling more like a game, that's true. What about? Our goals haven't changed. Now run off and get ready. Pom Pom! We haven't been to the express for back to the express since forever. Aw, Pom Pom. Been a while, starting to forget what Pom Pom looks like. Hasn't been that long. Come back when you got the time. Pom Pom has some things for you. Hey, let's go. We will hit that up another time. For now, we are... Let's claim our rewards that we got up here first. Otherwise, I think... No, I do not want to go. Maxed out on our reward chain for that at the moment. We even leveled up. Oh, what's this? no. Is this Battle Pass? Indeed it is. Okay. I mean, it has stuff for constantly, like, for the free players at least. That's nice, but apart from the special passes, like, I guess the material's probably useful. Like, I don't know, I'm not, I don't know what half the shit does. Probably useful, but otherwise it doesn't seem like there's much reason to, like, do this. There's so many things we can do now. Diet and fried rice, okay. Alright, that's cool. But now we're gonna head out for the night though, so thank you guys for watching. We are gonna go raid Heavy. Most of you already know her, so go say hello. Call her Stinky or something. Whatever. And I'm back again tomorrow. I'm playing Pokemon Black and White, so come join me again for that if you want. And then after that, Friday, might be stream schedule for the weekend. Not sure what it's going to be yet. I'm waiting to see if I got a job I'm doing in the daytime. If not, I'll try and do a daytime stream maybe. But for now, thank you for watching. It's been a good night. I hope you've enjoyed. And I shall hopefully see some of you all again tomorrow. Bye bye.